Hey guys, another camera phone gig log. Speakers, mixer, controller, lights, cable bag, table, cart. Yeah, we got it. Computers in the back seat. I'm doing a college party at the Rotunda tonight. All right, I'm parked, loaded in, going in there soon. Here's the deal, and I didn't know this until just a few minutes ago. There are two parties. This is the small one. It's 200 people, not 300. There's another party at 300 down the road at the courthouse. They couldn't find a hall big enough to accommodate everyone. And they're coming up from Illinois because stuff is still shut down there. So this should be really interesting. We are set up and sound checked. Little housekeeping yet, as you can see here and there. You cable management people, you might be losing your mind. I'll do my best. I'll do a reasonable job on this a little later on. Lights aren't up yet, but it's bright. They're all coming in from shuttle bus. So look at this place. I've played here before. You've got like these kind of ceilings. This is an old federal post office from I think 1913 or something like that. Then it was a bank for a while. But it's a beautiful building. A lot of marble. Very echoey, as you can hear. Hello? See? It echoes. So yeah, it's going to be real interesting tonight. And something else that I will mention, I've been given no direction tonight. Nobody said, here, play this music or that music. They just said, show up. So I'm here. It's the mystery evening. We'll see how it goes. They could be grown-ups, could be a beer bash. We don't know. We'll find out together. My poor BSR sign got all jacked up in the truck. There was load shift. I really want my Suburban back. Everything fits better in there. Carpeted floors, easier in and out. And magic marker, it's best I could do. But I'll tell you something. I brought the Evolve 50s tonight. I haven't had these out since like early 2020, before the pandemic hit. And they sound great and all that, but I really appreciate the weight of the 30M. I guess I've used those for probably my last 6 or 7 events, which is all I've done since the pandemic hit. And they're much lighter. You wouldn't think that 12 to 15 inch cabinets would make that much of a difference, but it really does. And you're only gaining 3 decibels with these. So yeah, I mean, whenever possible, I'm gonna definitely use those 30Ms. Not because there's anything wrong with these 50s, but the 30Ms sound great, and boy, they're a lot easier on my back. Well, they're trickling in. It's a really nice bunch. I like these people already. They're still showing up. I mean, more buses keep coming. And it is past dinner time, but we're just waiting for more people to show up so we can do this. It is very loud in here. We've only been trying to get them seated for dinner for a half hour now. We finally kind of got them. We're gonna start serving them a little late, but better late than never. It's loud in here, guys. Holy crap. But when dancing started, it was a lot of fun. The dance floor was full all night. And I started off with a lot of newer kind of R&B hip hop stuff they were asking for. It went over well. And then I started adding some songs just that I thought would be appropriate, and they went well. Also played Bollywood. Played a lot of music of Latino. I had some South African music I wasn't aware that I had, and I played it, and that went over well. We did EDM. We were all over the place. It was a good time. And I really liked this group. I guess they're grad students, I'll never see them again, but it was a good group to work with. And I had 250 at the courthouse. The DJ, who I don't know who it was, had 300, and I guess they were just getting slammed too. The staff was fantastic. And yeah, they're very pleasant to work with. And when you have a diverse group of people, at first, I think they really appreciate the effort that you put towards trying to be inclusive for everybody. So you're trying to give everybody a little something, and they recognize that. Oh, well, most DJs don't play Bollywood like this, thank you. Or most DJs don't play Latin music like this, or whatever the case might be, as the evening goes on and the drinking continues, they're a little less gracious about it and a little more demanding about it. Hey, when are you going to play more Latin songs? It's been 2 hours. It's like, no, it's been 2 songs because we've been playing Latin songs. But it was fun. I played some of the cheesy, weird stuff that you played at weddings. And what would happen is people would request like a song. Like, for instance, I remember somebody requested, I think it was Party Rock by LMFAO, and I built a set around it. And it was a lot of fun. Somebody requested Levels, and I built the set around that with Benny Benassi and Martin Solveig and all kinds, like, I don't know, Call on Me I threw in there. It was a good time. And again, I mean, I went in there with absolutely no direction and pulled it off. And I'm not even sure who my contact was. There was somebody there who was designated to hand me a check, and they did. But above and beyond that, I really didn't have much contact with anybody. There were just groups that I talked to and I got to know, and I feel like, you know, maybe I made a friend here and there. Just nice people. I would work for these folks anytime in any capacity. So that's it. That's my phone gig log part 2. Second phone gig log we've done this month. I hope you guys like them. I gotta do them kind of like this now because YouTube is getting really funny about flagging for songs. Speaking of songs, before I wrap this video, there were some songs that I played that did really well. For instance, a new one for me is The Business by Tiesto. I know the song, but I've never played it at a mobile event. And for this group, now mind you, they're from Chicago, but The Business by Tiesto did incredibly well. One they were asking for, and I don't know what this is something either called Johnny Depp or Johnny Deep. I think it's Johnny Deep. I spelled Johnny every way I knew how to spell it, and just kind of D-E, in case it was Delp. I didn't know what the hell it was. I gotta look it up, and while I'm editing this gig log, I'll be looking up what this Johnny Deep, Johnny Delp, Johnny Depp thing is that they want, but a lot of people asked for it, and I must have missed it on the download. I just didn't have it. I don't know what kind of song it is or anything else. I don't know if it's the artist or it's the title of the song. They were just saying, play Johnny Deep. And I'm like, what is this? But there were a couple curveballs like that. And you know, you can work them out. Like they were asking for Cardi B. I think they were calling it What's Up. And of course it's Up. You play Up and they're very happy. But yeah, I mean, it's all the normal Megan Thee Stallion stuff. What was the big one by her? What was it called? Body. Body was the big one, Megan Thee Stallion. If you guys are gigging and they're wanting this type of, you know, new hip hop, that's a good track. Play it, and it does really well. But yeah, as far as, you know, I can just recall off the top of my head, those were the big new tracks that I felt like did really well. But anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate your likes and your comments and your subscriptions and your continued support of my channel here. So, gotta edit this gig log and get some rest. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate you as always. Practice and enjoy.